everybody, welcome back. This is going to be episode 3 of Exploring Public Land. We just came through the little town of Freeport on Highway 20. We're heading into Eglin Airforce Base this morning. Eglin Airforce Base is absolutely massive. There's so much public land you can explore in Eglin. We will go to Eglin multiple times throughout this series. Eglin Air Force Base is broke up into different areas. What we're going into today is known as Choctaw East. I don't know if they call them sections or whatever, but we'll call it sections for today. So the Choctaw East section. We're going to come into the south side of it. I haven't explored this area a whole lot, so it's going to be pretty new to me. I don't really know what all is out here. If you watch any other videos about Eglin or hear people talk about off-road in Eglin, a lot of times they spend time out on the west side of Eglin Air Force Base. That's where all like the cool old crashed airplanes and artillery pieces and all that kind of neat stuff is. There's not a whole lot of that over in this part of Eglin, but there's still some really, really cool stuff to see. So we're gonna get out here today and do some exploring and see what we can find. So tag along. You guys don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you like these kind of videos and if you want to follow along. Alright guys, so if you are planning on exploring Eglin Air Force Base, there's a few things that you absolutely have to do. Number one, you have to get a permit through Jackson Guard. You go to iSportsman.com. I'll put the link in the description. You gotta go watch a video about what to do if you come across unexploded ordnances and a few other little things, and you have to get a permit. You cannot come on Eglin Air Force Base without a permit. Okay, so that's step one. Step two, you have to check your daily public access maps. So today is March 31st, and we're looking at what they call the forecasted closure. So we are going to be, exploring down here in this area of Choctaw East. So you can see all the stuff that's in brown is open. Anything that's in pink is always closed, and anything that's in red is closed today. So you can see here we're coming into Choctaw East in section M19, which is right here. So we're coming in here. This is open today, and so all this is open. Where we're not allowed to go is up here in the Rock Hill LZ, which is this in M21. That's more or less always closed, except for during archery season. That's those little arrows mean. But all of this is open for us to explore today. So we're gonna get in here and see where we can end up. First water crossing, first mud hole, whatever you want to call it, we came to. Went through it, and I'm pretty sure I got a little water snuck through my snorkel system in my mass airflow sensor, because the truck was not running right when it came out of that mud hole. But dude, that's Eglin Air Force Base. I mean, it is, you never know how deep some of these water crossings are going to be. So if you ever see a route around them, chances are it's going to be pretty deep. So we're going to ease off into this one a little bit easier and see if it ain't quite hood deep like that last one. Yeah, there we go. All right. That'll get your attention. I'm sure I got a little bit of water in my mass airflow sensor, but the good news is I got a spare, so just in case. Anyways, carrying on. Eglin Air Force Base. Beautiful morning out here at Eglin Air Force Base. That first water crossing got my attention. You gotta be careful out here. These trails, you know, they don't look like a whole lot to begin with, but a lot of sand, and then these these water crossings, I mean, geez guys, they can be pretty darn deep.
Alright, so we just turned off a 324 onto trail number 310. Let's see how far this looks like. It go up all the way up to 346. But one thing about Eglin Airforce Base, you cannot be afraid of pinstripes, because if you get on any of the smaller trails, fair chance you're going to take some pinstripes. So anyways, beautiful morning out today. It is perfect temperature, 61 degrees and sunny. So ease our way back through here, see what we can find. Alright, so we've made it to the end of, not the end of, but where 310 and 346 come together. This continues on and ties in one of the main roads, which is Road 204. If you keep following it north, it comes into a red zone that we're not allowed to go to today. So when we get to 204, we will turn south and we will go explore Road 316 and 316S, and there's another one called 314. But we're kind of stuck on this side of the Aliquot Creek. So this area, you're kind of limited in what you can explore. So we're gonna go check all that stuff out the best we can, and then we'll head on over into a different area, see what we can find. Back to Road 204, which is kind of another main road that comes into this part of Choctaw East and Eglin. Didn't find nothing super technical back here, but you know, it's been pretty cool. It's a real pretty morning, so we're just going to kind of ease our way out of here and you know, see what else we can find. Yeah, go from there. So we've made it to the end of road number 320. We're just back here in this beautiful open pine flat. Super quiet back here. But you know, nothing super technical in this little section. But what we're going to do is we're going to head south back out of Eglin on Highway 20. And we're going to head to the west and then turn back up in. Alright, so we turned off of Highway 20 in Portland, heading north. This is known as Site C6 Road. It's Road 208 according to the Eglin map. We're going to ease our way in here and see what we can find on this part of Choctaw East. So any of the dotted lines on the Eglin map are roads you're allowed to travel on, but they're a little less maintained, a little less kind of, you know, like a established road. But these are the ones that tend to be kind of cool. Let's see where this one goes. A little windy down here today, but trail leads right down here to the bay. Super cool spot. It is windy. Section of the trail. This is road 352 on the south side of Highway 20, area 316. It's full of water holes and water crossings and stuff. Pretty cool. They all seem like pretty friendly water. I haven't had any trouble on them. Like that. Cool spot. Guys, we have covered maybe half the trails here in Choctaw East, which is one of 12 units, I think, in Eglin Airforce Base. There's so much land to explore out here. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have too. Get out and explore, guys. That's why we do this kind of thing. That's why we build these trucks. It's just, it makes it so much fun to get out here and have a truck that's capable to take you places that really other people can't go. But make sure you like and share and subscribe. If you guys like this content, there's a lot more coming. We're going to explore some more of Eglin Airforce Base. We're going to do Blackwater State Forest. We're going to do Conecuh National Forest. And then Apalachicola National Forest, Tate's Hell State Forest. I mean, we got almost endless content out here in the public land in this part of Florida, even up into Alabama a little bit. So I appreciate you guys watching, and we catch you in the next one.